Hey, that's some cute music here, huh? Only going to be a short session today. Got way too addicted to Crusader Kings 3 this evening. The Hideaway, Mark II. Established under the leadership of Sid Rosefield, who took on the title of Sid after his former leader's passing. And tied to the destruction of the old Hideaway, here a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm has gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it's located in the center of a lake, Benimir, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. Yeah, probably learn from their mistakes a bit. Good thing there's no dominant of Leviathan. Clive Rossfield. I don't know who this guy is. An Imperial bearer turned ally of Sid the Outlaw. In truth, however, he is something much more. Not only the firstborn of the Archduke of Rosaria, but also the dominant of Ifrit, with the ability to absorb the powers of other icons. In the 5 years since the fall of Drake's head and the death of his mentor, he and Jill have strived to continue his legacy. The light of Rama forever in his heart. Well, that's cute. Abolus, or Obelus. I like Obelus better. An old friend of Otto's from his merchant seaman days, now serving as ferryman between the shores of Benamir and Clive's Hideaway. Knowing him to be a trustworthy and tight-lipped fellow, Otto invited him to join their cause after Sid's death, that he and his trusty skiff might help them build and operate their new hideaway in the lake. Before we proceed, I'm going to unlock some abilities here. Oh man, the point investment is pretty radical on that one. Let's go for the cheaper one for now, and then we'll build up this. And finally, let's see the lay of the land. Ooh, there are things here, things unbeknownst to this realm.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Where is this on the world map? Is it in the same place as the previous hideaway? Like geographically? I guess so. Just kind of on a nearby lake. I don't know. This world map makes the whole setting feel very small.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Again? I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this last time. I feel like I've heard of Ultima before. The guy who Joshua faced off against in the last session. I think it was in this game that I read about Ultima, like one of the lore entries, and I thought, I feel like Ultima is going to be like a major force we're going to be fighting. I don't think I read about him online. I would have had a visceral reaction to being spoiled had I done so. But I don't remember where I kind of got the idea that I knew about Ultima before I should have known about him. Seems like an interesting character. I suspect he might be the main villain of the game. I kind of hope not, because Ultima is a pretty lame name for a villain. It's just kind of generic. But But like his design is cool. But I guess we'll see. My theory at this point is that the final boss is going to be Joshua possessed by Ultima, and that the logo for this game, if we're fighting Phoenix, is going to be like a shot. We're gonna see. I don't know why I talked to that guy.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Everyone's in this game says salve and salve. I remember I got so much shit in college because I pronounced it that way, and everyone's like, no, it's pronounced salve.
Shelves are closed. The sign outside should have told you. Yeah, the sign outside should have told you. Have we any more knuckle pies?
That's the one that's already playing. That's the 3 reed theme, I believe.
I don't know, perhaps.
You look like you could do with a drink.
Yeah, right.
How am I getting on? Oh, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stone here, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though. Oh, keep your mug handy.
Sorry, Clive's being played by a teetotaler in this lifetime. Luckily for him, he's gonna save his money.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Clive?
The name is Sid.
Things here ain't too bad. Nah. You've forgotten already, because I haven't. Still. So, what'll it be? It'd last you a good while. And?
Don't wave at me.
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
This plank will have to be replaced.
Nearly half the crates were lost to bandits.
I wonder if this place is going to be set upon by rogues and everyone killed.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
I feel like the last game with Mid in it was 5. Yeah, I think it was 5. Please. Talk to the man across the table.
Much was lost when the first Hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
I have learned more words in this game than I did in 4 years of college. 3 of those years being as an English major. Like, what the hell is a Senite? I'm assuming that means, well, fortnight is 14 days. I think. It's been a while. I use that word so much that I forgot what its exact definition is. Sennight must be like 17 days, or it's not 7 because that would otherwise fortnight would be 4 days. Unless fortnight is 4 days and fortnight is 14 days. Like the T makes the difference. I'd say cent night would be 17, but cent night would be like cent, so 100. I don't know. Final Fantasy XVII is going to go back to being pure anime, and the vocabulary will go down to like 5th grade level again.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Good day to you, Sid.
Hurry up and finish them. We need 3 for curling geese.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Well, when you put it like that. We'll find Otto eventually. I'm just gonna vibe here a bit. Vibe around the Hideaway, see what it's all about.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
There better be a big twist with Jill or something like that. It's too predictable. I'm not a fan. Could just be me, but that whole thing, that whole dynamic just feels so dated to me. It's 2023. I can understand if this is like early 90s, but it's like, been there, done that. Let's have something different. '15 was like that too. Tales of Arise was like that. After Berseria was just a whole bunch of dudes being and ladies just being badasses and cool. You had Arise come in and the story just playing matchmaker with everyone. What a pain.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Exhibit A.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I learn something new, you'll be the first to know. Now off you go.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain.
Missed a few things down here. Clive's chambers and where's my lore dude? I gotta bury my nose in codex entries.
Clive, is everything all right?
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
See ya.
Does that one have blood on it?
And what can I do for you? Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still... I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clive. Coin purse weighing you down?
Ooh, cute.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Those will pay off for sure if I keep them equipped.
I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
That much.
Come again.
Okay, I'll be losing out on damage, but that's okay. Wicked Wheel is nice, but I mostly use it just to increase stagger.
Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I like her.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
My comparison brain immediately thought, oh, it's like the Moogle house in Final Fantasy XI. Is that thing fake? I can't zoom in. I think it's breathing, yeah. Okay, good. I have a pet owl. Or Clive does. I'm not in the video game.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well, then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor, a nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Christ, the way she narrated that entire part was so, like, needlessly prosaic that, I mean, hey, again, I have a degree in talking, and I could barely understand what she was saying. Not because I could. It's not that I couldn't understand what she was saying. It's just that the points she was trying to make were so circuitous and so ye old Englishy that it's like, fuck. I'm glad the visual aid was there. The difference between the guys behind 12 and the guys behind 14, there might be the same people, I don't know, but in 12, they did a good job of doing the Shakespearean thing, and it made it sound, and it sounded good, it sounded natural. In 14, I always thought they were trying way too hard, and that's the same with this game.
Here for another of my lectures? One would think.
She's from the twin something. He says you're from like the twin blood or something like that. And I have no idea what that is. I think that's like a nickname for the Iron Kingdom.
I admit. A far more reputable fellowship. My beloved homeland. Or at least, it was.
Twin side, okay. Oh, twin side is the Dominion. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because it's between the two kingdoms. I don't know if that was ever referenced before.
I do wish our lawsmen would consider acquiring some more contemporary volumes. I tire of the classics.
I think my tolerance for dialogue like this was spent when I read the entirety of Marcel Proust's In Search of Lost Time in 2012. Like 7 volumes of just that. I mean, I like it, but I got so burnt out after reading all that, and I haven't recovered.
Old Tome said the Hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
I'm not done with you yet. You gotta read all your shit.
I should get some rest while I can.
How good it is to see you, Clive. Look around you.
Ah, good thing you said men and women. I was under the impression that women weren't allowed to learn how to read in this setting. That's not shitting on the game. That's I'm just surprised.
Still. Why? It has been difficult, certainly. Had you not let us hear, I still remember. And thank goodness they did. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. You wish to study the tomes?
Dude, 5 years have passed and I didn't level up. You kidding me? You'd think there would be some outfit changes among these people. I'm surprised that guy's the dominant of Odin. He looks like such a a scrub. That thing was a cool fight. Probably one of the high points of this game so far. We're all caught up, basically, but I'm wondering if there's any, like these related topics are covered under these these categories. I think they are, just double checking. Yeah, okay.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Still smitten with the serving girl, are you?
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give.
in exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
She has something new to talk about.
assist you today?
What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Oh, now this is exactly my shit, though. You got a timeline. Dude, I'm all about it. Oh, and it brings you to, like, the relevant entry? Dude, that's the best. So yeah, the Iron Kingdom is across the sea to the west of Rosaria, and I finally understand now. Oh, she's from the Northern Territories, which are now under the Blight. So, friends, best friends, sworn to shield. Okay, believe dead. See, I thought this was Joshua. Like, coming back in time to intervene in some way. It's not that Joshua survived the night of flames, it's that there's like an alternate Joshua. Okay, so the Dalmatians are allied to Waloed. In my head, like from the beginning of the game, Waloed always seemed like a small and unimportant kingdom to me. Like that was my first impression. So hearing of them as this big threat on par with Sombrek, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Oh wait, no, the mysterious stranger was Clive. Okay. Okay, so Dhalmekia was allied to Waloed just to stave off the Iron Kingdom. Once Jill was captured, though, or Jill was liberated from them, they're like, oh, okay, we don't need you anymore. And so Waloed's like, okay, we're going to head back now. But Benedicta stayed behind with a few of her men, and we're like, we're going to Sambrek. And Sambrek's like, we don't know about this. So Dion breaks the stalemate, and yet Waloed wins the battle. Or it falls to him to break it, like he tries, but... Hold on, time to feed my cat. Alright, back at it. Clive and Jill's relationship changes every time. Accompanies, traveling companions. Well, only a couple of times. Okay, I get it now.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Not making much progress this time. This is going to be a lore catch-up. Okay, that all makes sense now. Okay, so this black is the blight. I just want to see it over time. Oh, the Imperials came from Rosalith. Or Rosalith.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Clearly.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
It's not that I don't trust Cole to do his bit, you understand? It's that I don't trust the Empire to show any of us any mercy if we get in their way.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
I have to go give my cat his medicine. I will be right back.
Never been to Curltail Falls myself. Never seen a curl for that matter. Not that I want to. I heard they'll tear a man from cock to crown soon as look at him. Good thing all we need is some wax from a thorny pitcher.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Too slow. Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Might as well head back and deliver it, just in case something else pops up.
Finish with that log so we
Welcome back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Wonder what that is. No other quests? Okay. Trying to find what that green thing is. How'd you get involved? That ability is basically a big bug zapper. good for winning random encounters instantaneously.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Fucking Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the old rest to answer to.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
I know I have to go to the end, but I just want to take a look around.
Are any of you hurt?
No, they didn't come this way.
They've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
Anything catch your eye? Very well.
Oi, look sharp!
Hey? What?
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
I'm sorry. I think I twisted something.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
This culling business. You don't think the Empire means to rid the land of bearers, do you?
Lads from the garrison all poured in, sword swinging, and took Martha away with them.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
If those orsons touch her.
Don't get surrounded. Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Let's see if we can get my Flames of Rebirth to recharge.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear,
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Honestly, I kind of want to play this without subtitles. It's kind of taking me out of the game. Problem is, there's some things like when Ultima spoke and Typhon spoke, like, I don't know if subtitles, like, you can't understand what they're saying. So subtitles are helpful there, but otherwise I'd rather them not be there. Let me look this up real quick. Okay, I'll try without subtitles.
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Nice try.
this way.
Too slow. You didn't see that coming.
And Jill's not with me? Really?
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Thank you, Founder. Thank you, Phoenix. I'm glad Martha's safe. both for her sake and the town's. This place wouldn't be the same without her.
They called themselves our countrymen.
We'll return to the Hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
Martha's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else would be out cold after what she's been through.
It's not fair, Sid. Death shouldn't be the only choice. The only way to be free of all this.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers. Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
I know. Oi! You there! Don't just pass me by! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, They saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Ooh, is that something I could put on? Or is it merely a key item?
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
I wonder if it is Ambrosia.
They're in trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I forgot the controls for this game.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, Stay right where you are. Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Hey, isn't that the cutest thing, though? That was the best thing in this game so far. Well, I think I'm just gonna call her right away. No other side quests, we can just get out of here. Pausing up a storm.
Come on.
Oh, she got one too. Nice. I'm glad for her. So let's see here. We can gallop. Okay. Okay, I think we have variable speeds. Very cool. What happens when I run into enemies? Let's see what happens. Oh wait, these aren't enemies. Does Torgal get his own chocobo? Nah, he didn't look out. My right trigger is a little bit weird right now. Complete. I guess that means I never have to go back there again. I wonder, we'll probably have reason to go back here at some point, but I kind of want to see what's happening in these areas now that the time skip has occurred. I don't want to rush it. I kind of want to go see. I guess that's something we can do for next time. So what I'm gonna do is let's go to Oribel Downs. And I'm gonna call it here for tonight. And when we start tomorrow, we are going to explore Sanbreque. There's no side quests available or anything, but I want to see if anything's changed in the past 5 years. See if, like, updated NPC dialogue. I want to see what Northreach is like. So yeah, that's what we'll continue off next time. And I'll see you later.